communicating.
Hello. Hello, can anyone hear me? Welcome in, Tango 1-4.
Yeah, thank you. What's the, can I get some background on what I'm exactly doing?
So, the first thing you should always do is check the objectives if you have no clue what you're doing. Because those should be built in even if I'm not here. And all we're doing on this one is transporting people. So, it's a transport mission. You just got to go to them, pick them up, and then take them wherever they need to go.
And your ATC?
Yep, there's other ATCs as well. Once I switch you over, once you take off, you'll head over to Airborne, which is on 254.0. And if anyone else is doing ATC, player ATC, they should be on those frequencies.
Okay, so you're the only real person ATC right now, currently, right?
Currently in the tower, yes. Welcome in, Romeo 1-1.
Tango 1-4 requesting to vertically take off outside of my hangar.
Tango 1-4, don't forget your lights for me, and we can get you going.
Don't forget my...
Hey, Dart.
Say that again?
Your lights. Go ahead, Romeo.
Okay.
I wasn't able to do the AWACS because it was over budget and I wasn't able to change the loadout.
Yeah, so the AWACS is set how it is because there's no weapons. So it just has the jammers, and I'm not really sure what else you would need since there's no other weapons to use currently.
No, it saved my loadout from like another game, so it has the EF-24 has like weapons and everything on it, and it wouldn't let me remove it.
Oh, that's fine.
I mean, is there a spectate position for the AWACS, or was the EF-24 supposed to be the AWACS?
The EF-24 is supposed to be the AWACS, but it looks like someone else is in it now. If they become a problem, we can just kick them out.
Okay.
Alrighty. Romeo 1-1, clear to taxi, runway 27. Tango 1-4, cleared for vertical takeoff outside of your hangar. Romeo 1-2, welcome in.
So, Romeo 1-1 requesting vertical.
Romeo 1-1, cleared vertical. Tango 1-4, go ahead. Ooh, Romeo 1-1. Tail hit the tent. You alright?
We're good.
Alright.
Yeah, everything's fine.
I remember what I forgot to put in. I knew there was something. I wanted to put an objective in that wasn't completable, but it gave you all the frequencies instead of having to look them up or go back to the briefing. We can go down to 108 and all the way up to...
Tower, I have a question.
Go ahead, Tango 1-4.
So when I first joined, it said that you didn't take any slots. So is the ATC in this game, like, are you, like, literally inside of the tower?
Correct.
Or, like,
Romeo 1-1, switch frequency to 254.0. Good day and good luck.
254.0. See ya.
Wait, ATC, real quick before I have to switch frequencies when I leave. So how did you, like, what does it look like for you? Like, how'd you code that?
Well, I didn't encode it. It's part of the game now. It's actually part of DartVR, so it's in the base game. If you want to see it, you can either join a spectate, and you should start at Maple Farms or Pleasantville Tower. Or, if you want, you can just look up on my YouTube. I just post my perspective on some, and you can see what it looks like in the carrier and in the tower.
Can I join right now? Like if after I do my mission, can I just go into one of the ATCs? I'm not gonna stay. I just want to see what it looks like.
Absolutely.
All right, tell me when I need to switch.
Oh, you need to switch now. Tango 1-4, switch frequency to 254.0. Good day and good luck.
Good day.
Romeo 1-2 and Romeo 1-4. Welcome in. Go ahead, Romeo.
Can you confirm that EF-24 is flying? I don't see him.
Alpha 1-2. Oh, never mind. Nope, that's Alpha 1-2. Romeo 1-1, that EF-24 is no longer up. It looks like they left.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can fix the issue real quick. Be right back.
No problem, Romeo. Romeo, just so you know, there
Romeo,
are supposed to be...
I would climb. The objective is like really far out.
It's alright. He's looking for something else. Romeo 1-2, don't forget your lights. They're above you to your left. Romeo 1-3, taxi runway 27. Romeo 1-4, runway 27. Romeo 1-2, lights are above you to your left. I know you can see them. I just need nav or strobe. There you go, beautiful. Runway 27, let's go, Romeo 1-2. I know you're waiting. Romeo 1-2, you can expedite that taxi. Romeo 1-3, you as well. Romeo 1-4, I'm going to give you a different runway. Romeo 1-4, taxi runway 20. Unless you're going for vertical. If you're going for vertical, just taxi out a little bit and stop short. That'll let me know.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do.
No problem. Romeo 1-4. Go ahead and taxi out when you're ready. We'll get you that vertical. Romeo 1-2, make your next right. Romeo 1-2, cleared takeoff, runway 27. Romeo 1-4, cleared vertical takeoff when you're ready. Welcome in, Sierra. When you're ready, pull on out so I can see you with your lights. Romeo 1-3, next right. Romeo 1-3, cleared for takeoff, runway 27. Welcome in, Romeo 1-5. Romeo 1-2, switch frequency to 254.0. Good day and good luck. Romeo 1-4, switch frequency to 254.0. Good day and good luck to you. Believe that should be Sierra 1-1 and Romeo 1-5. Oh, Romeo 15's gone. No problem.
All right, Dart, you got a second?
Yep, Sierra 12, what's up?
So your AWACS slot's glitched. I went to a single player match to configure and save a loadout, and it just won't change. So whatever preset loadout you made for that AWACS, you can't change it. You can't change the fuel. You can't change the countermeasures, and so it's going to be over budget. So it won't let you fly it.
Okay.
Tower, Tango
fix
1-4 requesting landing.
Tango 1-4, you might be on the wrong channel. This is for Sand Island. Contact Maple Farms if you're going there, or Pleasantville. This is for Sand Island. And
Tower requesting vertical landing.
he's on frequency. Tango 1-4, I think you're on team instead of frequency. Make sure you're on frequency. And you might have to do auto. I'm not sure if there's anyone at Maple Farms right now.
No, you're good. The ATC's responding. You're good. I'll switch right now.
Sounds great. Sierra 12, I will fix that tonight. That should be an easy fix. Sierra 12, Sierra 11, taxi runway 20, runway 20.
You okay if I do a vertical?
Sierra 12, go for vertical. Sierra 11, would you like a vertical as well?
Sure, why not?
Sierra 11, cleared vertical takeoff. Romeo 11, taxi runway 20. Unless you want vertical. Romeo 11, if you want vertical, flash your landing light for me. Romeo 11, no landing light detected. Romeo 11, taxi runway 20 for standard takeoff. Sierra 11.
Before I switch frequent.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just letting everyone know on frequency that I'm going to the Pleasant pick up, so I don't want anyone to waste their time going over there since I'm already heading there.
No problem. There may be one or two different people to pick up, so you may not have enough. You may have to make 2 trips. Sierra 12, now passing 5 miles.
Copy.
Frequency to 254.0. Good day and good luck.
254.0, see you.
Sierra 11, cleared vertical takeoff when you're ready. There you go. Welcome in, Romeo 5. Welcome back, Romeo 13.
Yeah.
Romeo 11, I see your lights. When you're ready, taxi runway 20.
Uniform 1-1. Radio check.
Uniform 11, loud and clear. You're just out of my visual range. There you are.
Hey Dart, got a simple solution. I can just be the AWACS and one of these AV if you want me to.
That's up to you, Sierra 12. The only difference is that the friendly AWACS, the E4, is not going to be following you around, but it's up to you. There is a AWACS, or sorry, not an AWACS, but a refueling drone in the center for you, so you can stay up as long as you need.
If I'm going to be AWACS, what do you need me to do specifically?
Just tell people where to go on 254.0, and if there's no one in the towers, you can give them landing clearance. However, each objective, once you pick someone up, you should have to go to a holding point and then land them. So there may be a little middle ground for it. Romeo 13, taxi runway 20. Romeo 15, your lights are above you to your left. Uniform 11, you as well, lights are above you to your left. And Uniform 13, your lights are above you to your left. Romeo 13, configuration detected, cleared vertical takeoff when you're ready. Romeo 15, taxi runway 20, or taxi and hold short just out of your hangar for vertical takeoff. Ah, there you
Copy
are,
that.
1-1.
Uniform 1-1, requesting vertical takeoff.
Uniform 1-1, your lights are above you to your left. Go ahead and turn them on for me, and you are cleared for vertical takeoff. Romeo 15, cleared
Righty,
vertical takeoff.
Romeo
When you're ready.
15, good for 15. Copy that.
Uniform 1-3.
Tower, can I be ATC at Maple?
Microwave, go on ahead. Do you remember what that frequency was on the briefing? I think it's 200.
Yeah, 254.
No.
Oh, it's 200.
Double check. Make sure it's because Sand Island is 241.5, Airborne is 254, and then it should be 200 for Maple. So, but I'll send them over for 200.
Like, well, I'm probably not gonna be it right now, actually. So, but I will check this map out. But never mind, you're good.
No problem. Oh, Romeo 11. I knew there were going to be people like you. Romeo 13, switch frequency to 254.0. Good day and good luck. Romeo 15, you as well. Switch frequency to 254.0.
Uniform 1-1, going to objective. Good day.
Uniform 11, switch frequency to 254.0. Good day and good luck. Welcome in, Tango 11. Oh, who is that down there? That should be... I believe that's a Sierra. Sierra flight, continue taxi out. Taxi runway 20. I see you poking out. Thank you so much for those lights. You're just a little too far for me to be able to see your call sign.
Time for.
Tango 11, lights detected. Tango 11, taxi runway 20. Oh, I just lost someone else on the other side.
Understood.
Tango 11, runway 20 is going to be on your right.
Uniform 1-1, I don't fly this plane. I don't know how to switch over to 254.0.
Uniform 11, hit the number 1 on the analog pad in front of you, and that should switch you on over.
Copy that.
Tango 1-1. Cleared takeoff. Runway 20.
Roger.
Welcome in, Romeo 1-2. Lights detected, Romeo. When you're ready, taxi out of your hangar. Landing light tells me that you want vertical takeoff. Otherwise, you are cleared to taxi. Runway 20. Tango 1-1. Switch frequency to 254.0 for airborne. Good day and good luck.
Anybody got some music to play? I'm getting kind of bored.
Uniform 1-1, you have music in your aircraft. It's on the left side of you. Welcome in, Romeo 1-4.
Romeo 1-2, what is the taxiway?
Romeo 1-2, taxi to runway 20.
Uniform
Romeo
1-1,
1-2,
requesting
taxi
landing.
to runway 20.
Uniform 1-1, go ahead.
Hey, Dart, is there anywhere near me?
Yep, Nath, I can hear you.
Anywhere that you would like me to go?
You can either go to Pleasantville or Maple Farms. Maple Farms is on frequency 200, I believe. I know I messed up on the objective, and
Copy.
I did not put them in. So, hang on. Uniform 1-1, double check, make sure you're on frequency instead of team or global. Romeo 1-4, taxi runway 20. So Maple Farms would probably be the best, Nath. And then we can still talk to each other if you go to team.
Alright, I'll do Maple Farms then.
Romeo,
What did you say the frequency was for Maple Farms?
Maple Farms frequency is going to be 200. I'm about to tell everyone. All air traffic. We're going to have a new Maple Farms ATC coming online soon. Their frequency is going to be 200. Romeo 1-4. Yep, there you go. Otherwise,
Romeo 1-2, request takeoff.
Romeo 1-2, cleared short takeoff, runway 20. Romeo 1-4.
200 for what? I didn't catch that.
For Maple Farms. For Maple Farms, player ATC, frequency is 200. Romeo 1-4, cleared taxi, back to
Roger.
20.
And will that be for the new location?
Tango 1-1, that's for Maple Farms. It's not going to be for Pleasantville. Pleasantville is going to be on a different frequency.
Alright, Roger.
Tower, do we have any refill plane? AC is now online.
Romeo 1-2. What? Yeah, or sorry. Yes, Romeo 1-2. Yes, we do have tankers. Every single airport should have at least one tanker circling around it, and then there should be a refueling drone in the center of the map.
Roger. So we only have your floating drones, resident and bigger one.
Oh no, we've got the tanker and the drone. We've got them both.
Okay, got it.
Romeo 1-4, clear takeoff, runway 20 short.
Tower 012, 46 miles to the west, inbound requesting vertical landing.
012, cleared for vertical landing. Double check that one of your objectives doesn't tell you to fly towards the holding point real quickly.
I've had 5 objectives come up as I've been flying back, so my objectives have changed 5 times.
No problem then. 012, if you can, do me a favor and try to overfly the airport and head towards the holding point just to make sure. I believe it should go green once you pass it, and then I'm going to have you land vertically anywhere you wish.
Go to holding point, land vertically.
Romeo 1-4, that was a wonderful takeoff, and I'd love to see it.
Yo, Darts, we have Romeo 1-3 currently shooting my tower.
Yeah, I understand. People can shoot at the towers, but they can't really do any damage, and if I'm correct, they shouldn't be able to do damage to each other, but I'm not 100%. I did miss a few things when I was hurrying up today, and this is only technically a quarter of the mission currently. There's still another 75% I have to finish up, but most of it's just taking people over. Welcome in, Romeo 1-1.
Sarah, once you just want to clarify, I do not have a holding pattern objective for you, only a drop-off. It's drop-off 6 for 3 passengers, minimum of 3.
Roger, Sierra 1-2. So there's no fly to holding point 6. If there's no fly to holding point 6, then you're all good. Go ahead and land.
There is no fly to holding point 6, so yes, clear to land 012.
Sierra 1-2, well, bring it home. Romeo 1-1, welcome in. Oh, beautiful lights. Romeo 1-1, when you're ready, taxi runway 20. If you want a vertical takeoff, just taxi out and hold short.
Copy.
Hey, one question. What can I pick?
Hello.
Hey, I'm just spectating right now. I don't exactly know what I can pick from the slots. There's transport and a bunch of stuff. I don't know. What can I pick?
So,
I've never been here before.
No problem. Maple, make sure you're on channel instead of team first. And I'm in Sand Island. Maple Farms is taken, so you can do Pleasantville, and we can set your frequency to 300 if you want.
If I could tell you, I would tell you, but to be honest, I have no idea either.
Tango.
To be honest, I don't want to be an ATC.
Hang on.
I was just coming on here to ask what I could be.
No problem. Give me just a second. Tango 1-1, he's talking to me. Sorry. So, Luke, right now, in this one, the only spectate things that you can be that interact with the game are the towers. We don't have any carriers currently, and there's no units for you to spectate besides the players. That's kind of the only issue right now, and there's no spectating in, like, there's no interactive spectation in the KC tankers, so you can't be one of them and refuel people right now. Right now, we only have the towers.
No, that's not what I meant. I was trying to, like, be in an aircraft and fly. I don't know what I can pick on those.
Oh, those, you just go back to the lobby and just hit AV42 to fly. You can't fly anything in the spectate menu. That's not spectating. That's flying.
Oh, yeah, I know, but I came in as spectating. Sweet, thank you. That's the only reason I came to spectating.
Romeo 1-1, sorry, I missed that. What'd you say?
I was just telling him he could pick any of them. You don't have a specific one for a job.
Oh, okay, alright. Romeo 1-1. Go ahead and let's get this real. Romeo 1-1. Clear takeoff, runway 20.
Romeo 1-1, takeoff 20. Romeo 1-1, team. Copy. Mic check frequency.
Romeo 1-1, 241.5 has you.
Copy, thanks. Did I hear that Mapleville Tower was open?
Maple Farms is open. They are on 200.
Just a question. How do I change my radio frequency?
Uniform 1-1.
It should be on your right-hand side. You should look to your right, and down a bit. You'll see a radio box, and you'll see team and channel and off. Please make sure you're on channel or frequency, and to change your frequency, that is depending on your aircraft.
For the AV42, what you want to do to change your frequency is you're going to want to hit the number 2 on that number pad in front of you, and then you're going to type in the frequency you want. So for Maple Farms, you would type in 200. Heading back to 241.5.
Copy that. Dart, do you happen to know what the speed of the tanker is near
Romeo
the closest?
Romeo
airport?
1-4. They should all be the same speed, and they should all be a standard speed around 220 to 240.
What do we do?
Sierra 1-1, you got to pick up people and drop them off. All you are today is a transport. And if you're using the library that I set for you, you're a school bus. Welcome in, Tango 1-2.
Tower Romeo 1-1, do you want me to climb to anything specific?
Romeo 1-1, negative. Romeo 1-1, you can actually go ahead and switch on over to 254.0. Good day and good luck. Maple Farms is on 200.
Copy, thanks.
Hey, Dart, I can be Pleasantville ATC if you want me to.
Alright, that sounds great. How about we're going to make this easy for right now, and we'll just make you 300, frequency 300. How's that sound?
Sounds good. I'm going to make that my standby.
Sounds good. All air traffic, all air traffic.
Hey, Dart.
Pleasantville is coming online with the player ATC. Their frequency is going to be 300. Tango 1-2, go ahead.
So I picked a random thing. What do I do?
Tango 1-2. Just like Sierra 1-1, you make sure your lights are on first. That way I don't get mad at you. And then once you're ready, you turn on your engines. Are they on?
Yeah, they are actually.
Excellent. I can't see, and I'm up here in the tower. I'm pretty far away. So now what you're going to do is you're going to taxi.
You'll make your own team. Go to frequency.
Tango 1-2. Yep, on your right side, make sure your radio set to frequency and not team or global. Sierra 1-1, head out any way you wish. When you're ready, you're able to pick up any of the people that are out there. And Sierra 1-1, just so you know, Maple Farms is on.
Roger, Roger.
Sierra 1-1, Maple Farms is on 200, and oh my gosh, Pleasantville is on 300, frequency 300. Alrighty, Tango.
Roger. So wait, wait.
Go ahead.
What are those names you just said?
Maple Farms is the airport.
What are those names you just said?
They're airports. Maple Farms will be heading 02 for you. Just keep heading south and follow the land. Should be on your right side, and you'll hit Maple Farms. And that's an airport where you can pick up some people.
Hey, Dart.
Another objective. Who's calling?
Dart, just witnessed the team kill. Team kill, uniform 1-1. Team killed someone.
Alright, I'm checking them in the lobby. Tango 1-2, you're clear to take off runway 27 when you reach it. Go ahead, Tango 1-2, keep going. And then Tango 1-2, Maple Farms is on 200. And then the Pleasantville is on 300. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think he left.
All right.
Yeah, he left.
All right. Do you remember who
It was Tobichi. Poor guy.
All right. I see it.
Although I don't know why it said he died.
Turn. All right, back to spectate. Uniform 1-2. Don't forget your lights for me, please. They're above you to your left.
Romeo 1-4 requesting landing.
Romeo 1-4, clear to land, runway 20.
Check that.
Uniform 1-2, would you like a vertical takeoff or normal? If you want vertical, just put your engines in the position, and I should be able to see them. Uniform 1-2, configuration detected, cleared vertical takeoff. Tango 1-4, cleared, or sorry, it is not Tango 1-4, it is... Who's texting down there to runway 27 for me? Is that Tango 1-2 or Tango 1-4? All right.
Yo, Dart, I'm pretty much going to my objective, but it's like in the sky and it's not at any waypoint. Do I have to follow my objective, or can I just go to any airport to get people?
Sierra 1-1, follow the. If you have people in you, fly to the objective. If there's an objective that tells you to fly to it and it's in the sky, it's just a holding point. Someone else may have missed it. Go ahead and hit that objective, and it'll actually clear it for them. They're holding points, so that way if there was, like, let's say a lot of people came to Sand Island, I could put you guys in a holding pattern and there'd be a tanker there so you could refuel while I get everyone landed.
Yeah, I don't have any people currently, so where do I go for people to get people?
Maple Farms or Pleasantville?
Alright.
Romeo 1-2, cleared vertical takeoff when you're ready. Romeo 1-3, when you're ready for takeoff, don't forget your lights. They're above you to your left. It was Tango 1-2. Romeo 1-2, clear to taxi, runway 20. Romeo 1-2, configuration detected. Romeo 1-2, cleared vertical takeoff. Romeo 1-3, lights are above you to your left. Someone just died behind me. Who was it? Looks like Tango 1-2. Romeo 1-3, lights are above you to your left. Nav and strobe are my favorite. What's the flare? That's nice. But like physically above you to your left, like you gotta look up. It's weird. It's the only aircraft with weird lights. I know you can see him, Romeo 1-3. Ground. Boom. Romeo 1-4. Would you like a vertical takeoff or a standard takeoff?
Vertical, please.
Romeo 1-4, cleared vertical takeoff when you're ready.
Copy that. Romeo 1-2, switch to frequency 300.0300.
Welcome in, Romeo 1-3. When you're ready, don't forget your lights. They're above you to your left.
Hey Dart, can you tell Romeo 1-4
1-4,
to
requesting
switch to
Ghost Tower?
300?
Romeo 1-2, switch frequency to frequency 300. Romeo 1-4, cleared to buzz the tower. As fast as you can, bring it on in. There you go.
Dart, I like you. You're chill, bro.
Well, I try to be. I just want to make sure you guys have your lights so I can see you. Otherwise, you are blind anything past 500 feet. Romeo 1-2, make sure your radio is set to 300 for Pleasantville. If you don't have a mic today, that's all right. Just try to flash your lights when you get near Pleasantville so we can see you. Romeo 1-3, are you okay?
Tower? No, Tower. I'm Tower. He was at my base, so he should have been on 200, which he was.
Okay, sounds good. 200, my bad. Romeo 1-2, if you're heading to Maple, 200, my bad. Romeo 1-3, can you turn on your battery and your lights for me? Just so I know that you're there. You're not just like hogging a space.
Tower, I am going to, I don't know if it's Pleasantville or something like that, but it's where Romeo 1-1 is. Where do I pick up the people when I'm at the airport?
It should be at the terminals, near the tower. All pickups should be near the tower.
Roger that, thank you very much.
No problem, good luck. I see a Sierra popping out of there. Sierra, you are cleared to taxi runway 20 or vertical takeoff. Your choice. I think that's Sierra 1-2. I see your lights. Come on, bring it on. Keep moving. You're doing good. You're doing good. Alright, Romeo 1-3, after this person behind you gets past you, I'm gonna kick you because you're not saying anything, and I think you're just holding a spot. Sierra 1-2, there you are, beautiful. Sierra 1-2, clear to taxi runway 20 or vertical takeoff, your choice. Romeo 1-3, last chance. Any type of response to stay, anything?
011, contact me on frequency 200 immediately. Do not land.
Roger.
Romeo 1-3. Roger that. Alright. Sierra 1-2, continue your taxi. Expedite that taxi, runway 20. Girl, shut the hell up. Sierra 1-2, make your next right.
Yeah, where I believe it's where it's like Pleasantville, I think, or something like that. What do the terminals look like?
Sierra 1-1, make sure you're on frequency and not team or global.
Yeah, I'm on frequency.
Okay, Sierra 1-1, aren't you supposed to be on frequency 300? Or sorry, 200 for Maple?
Yeah, the tower guy didn't know where they are either, and I think you're the owner, so like I just was asking.
Oh, so the hangars where you're supposed to take them to, like after you pick them up, are at a different airport.
Yeah, I want to know where I pick them up.
You pick them up at the little buildings. So by the tower, there's gonna be like little cube buildings. Go to them.
Okay, I skipped this. That's my bad. Okay, I'm gonna change my frequency now. Thank you.
No problem. Good luck. Sierra 1-2, Sierra 1-2, make your next right, please. Welcome in, Romeo 1-4. Welcome back, Romeo 1-3.
This is Romeo 1-3, and sorry for last time. I don't know how to work this aircraft really.
No problem. I'll try and walk you through it as best as I can. Battery should be on your right side, just like all the others. Oh, give me 1 second. Sierra 1-2, make your next left. Right onto that runway. Yep. Romeo 1-3, once you get your batteries and your engine on, which all should be on your right side, your lights are in the weirdest place on this aircraft. They're actually above you to your left. Like, you look up at like a 45-degree angle, you should see the light panel. Beautiful. Sierra 1-2, clear.
Just turn them on.
Nope, yep, that's all good. Sierra 1-2, cleared cleared takeoff, runway 20. Romeo 1-3, would you like a vertical takeoff or normal?
I'll do a vertical takeoff.
Romeo 1-3, when you're ready, go ahead and taxi just outside of your hangar. That way you're not going to hit it, and we'll get you that vert.
10-4.
And Romeo 1-3, don't be afraid to experiment with the aircraft. Go ahead and make mistakes, get messy with it. Just make sure you're wearing your seatbelt and you have your lights. We'll all forgive you.
Sierra 1-3, ready for taxi. Requesting vertical takeoff.
Sierra 1-3, cleared taxi runway 20. Romeo 1-3, you are not outside your hangar just yet. You're going to hit that top if you go vert.
Romeo 1-4, requesting taxi.
Romeo 1-4?
Sorry, Sierra. Sierra 1-4.
Oh, okay. Sierra 1-4, go ahead and taxi runway 20. Welcome in, Romeo 1-4. Romeo 1-3, you are now cleared for vertical takeoff.
This is Sierra 1-3. I was requesting vertical takeoff.
Sierra 1-3, cleared vertical takeoff. Sierra 1-4, just double check you have your lights on. It may just be your livery, but just double check it for me.
Yeah, I think it's just a library. It does say they're on.
No problem. Sierra 1-4, continue taxi. All air traffic on my frequency that just took off. Letting you know Maple Farms is on frequency 200. Pleasantville is on 300. Both of them have player ATCs currently. Whew.
Doc, how do I know where should I drop off?
Romeo 1-2, so there should be an objective that is linked up with them. So like if you did pick up, it'll say like pickup number 3. and you want to go to drop off number 3 or fly to, like, the fly to objective number 3. Still learning how to do the new mission editor. I'm not that great at it just yet.
So I think I carried 5 of the manpad, but there's no objective. I mean, this manpad not belongs for any objective and not trigger any objective.
Give me a second and I'll jump into an AV-42 and I'll double check it. Tango 1-3. When you're ready, don't forget your lights. Here. Tabichi, I want to get into an AV-42. I want to check it real quickly. Should only take around maybe 2 minutes. Tango 1-3, when you're ready, taxi runway 20. Aircraft that is holding short, runway 20. Clear takeoff.
Hello, Tower. This is Sierra 1-1.
Go ahead, Sierra.
Tower, I am soon to be entering your airspace, requesting full stop landing.
Sierra 1-1. Clear to land, runway 27. Runway 27. All air traffic.
Roger, landing at runway 27.
Request to take off.
Sierra 1-4, cleared takeoff. All air traffic, all air traffic. Make sure that your radios are set to frequency and not team or global. Sand Island Tower is going offline real quickly to double check the objectives. Tango 1-3, don't forget your lights.
Now I found the objective.
Tango 1-3, your lights are above you to your left. Roger that then. Sand Island staying online.
So I found the objectives. Yeah, so I think someone triggers a pickup and he just going down. So there's no like new mission triggered. And I just found that to see like any waypoints for that the manpads.
Alright. I will double check the manpads because I was trying to separate it so I knew what was what. But I'll double check them. Maybe I missed something or maybe I misclicked.
It's so lonely over here, Dart.
I know. Here. How about... Ethan, how about you switch with me real quickly so I can double check some stuff and I can go in. So, you come over to Sand Island and you take Sand Island, and I want to hit the AV-42 so I can see the objectives real quick.
Okay.
Pleasantville Tower is now offline. If you're heading to Pleasantville, make sure that you guys use the MFD and contact the AI tower. Ethan, let me know when you're over here.
I'm over here. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that.
No, you're all good. All right, I'm heading out. Oh, it is locked.
When are y'all coming into land?
Yes, Sierra 1-1, I have intents to full stop landing with passengers.
Sierra 1-1, radar contact flight heading 048.
Flight heading 048, Sierra 1-1.
Tower Sierra 1-4 requesting landing.
014, radar contact, fly heading 233. I'm setting you up for runway 2.
Copy that.
Tower, this is Romeo 11 requesting landing.
Romeo 11, radar contact, fly heading 081, expect runway 27.
Tower Sierra 11 flying runway heading 048, requesting full stop landing, entering your airspace, and I'm on left downwind.
Sierra 11, you're clear to land runway 27. Call your base.
Clear to lounge on runway 27.
Romeo 11, you're number 2 behind Sierra 11. Sierra 14, when you feel that you're established, make a 180 and then land on runway 2, clear to land.
Copy that, runway 2.
Sierra 1 correction.
I believe you're on team. Please go to frequency.
Correction, Sierra 11, you're number 2 behind Romeo 11.
Roger, number 2 behind Romeo 11, flying back to holding pattern.
Romeo 11 beginning turn to final.
Romeo 11, copy, clear to land Romeo 27.
Copy, Romeo 27, clear to land.
Sierra 11, no need to go to holding pattern. You can just follow behind Romeo 11 and land behind them.
Yeah, those are my intentions. I'm just lining up exactly where he is, and I'm going to begin my turn towards heading 24.
Copy.
Sand Island Tower, Romeo 14 requesting runway 27.
Romeo 14, you're clear to taxi to runway 27.
Clear taxi runway 27, Romeo 14.
Tower, is Romeo 11's lights on?
I don't have visual contact on them yet, so I can't provide that answer.
Roger, Tower Sierra 11 beginning final turn.
Romeo 11 is
Romeo 11 is
off of end of runway.
Copy. Are you doing a vertical landing?
No. Conventional landing on runway 27. You should clear before.
Copy, I see you now.
Copy.
Romeo 11, taxi when available, and you can drop off your packs or rearm.
Copy, I am dropping off people.
Tower Sierra 11 on 5.
Sierra 11, copy. Aircraft that just landed, I can't see you, but taxi when available and head back to any hangar to drop off packs and rearm and refuel.
Copy that.
Romeo 11 clear runway.
4, Sierra 1-1 exiting runway.
Sierra 1-1 copy, nice landing.
Romeo 1-4, holding short, runway 27.
Romeo 1-4, you're clear for takeoff runway 27.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, Romeo 1-4.
Landing gear.
Romeo 1-4, leaving my airspace. Radar services terminated, frequency change approved. See ya.
Thank you, have a good day. Switching over to 254.6.
Tower, I'm gonna go ahead and take Sierra 1-4's hangar. Is that okay?
Of course.
60 miles left.
Copy. Tower, Sierra 1-4, request takeoff. Copy that.
Sierra 1-4, clear for takeoff runway 20.
Copy, Tower.
Last station call Romeo on team, please go to frequency.
Tower, Sierra 1-4 is requesting vertical takeoff.
Sierra 1-4, you are still on team.
1,000 to capture.
Romeo 1-4, tower, copy. Fly heading 281, expect runway 19.
Romeo 1-2, request takeoff.
Pleasant Tower, this is Romeo 1-4, approximately 18 miles, requesting landing. Pleasantville traffic, Romeo 1-4, 25,500, descending 5,000.
Tower, Sierra 1-4, about 26 nautical miles out, requesting landing.
Romeo 1-4, tower, cleared to land at runway 01.
Pleasantville traffic, Romeo 1-4, overflying the airfield, coming in left downwind for runway 01.
Repeat that. Please. Copy that, descending 2000.
Sierra 1-4, double check your radio, make sure it's on frequency instead of team or global. I'm hearing you on 300. Pleasantville traffic, Romeo 1-4 coming in, short final, 6,500, descending.
Welcome back. Follow the taxi path to your parking area. Copy. Taxi to runway 19.
Pleasantville traffic, Romeo 14, radio check. Pleasantville traffic, Romeo 14, radio check. Anyone in the area? Excellent. Pleasantville traffic, Romeo 14.
Romeo 14. Tower, cleared for takeoff at runway 19. I think the nightclubs have started to close because I can hear the drunk hooligans out having a whale of a time.
You're not going to join them. You're stuck here with us.
Yeah. I guess it's time for me to crack open a whole bottle of wine for myself. I wouldn't go to sleep easily, so exactly. I'll wake up and go to this incredibly drunk.
Sounds fine.
It's a whole like 2 liters of wine, aged since Christmas.
Completely normal not to drink per day.
Yeah.
It's actually just dinner for me.
Dinner, that's just pudding.
How you doing over there, Sand Island?
We're doing good, Dart. Tobachi's about to land.
Sounds good. I got some people heading over to Maple Farms now.
Copy. Romeo 1-2 visual contact. Clear to land runway 20.
Copy, Romeo 1-2.
Just the way I like it. Romeo, subway 1-1, cleared to line up and take off, runway 09. Wind is calm.
Copy, take off 09.
Did you change your livery while you were last at this airbase? What?
No.
I thought you had stripes last time you were here.
I don't think so. What is my livery?
Now it's dots.
Oh, is that always the grimacing texture?
No, it's just written like dots.
Here, I'll give you a closer look.
Okay, submarine 1-1, clear to Ben's tower. Oh no, it is the airstrike. I'm going crazy. Go ahead with the question 014. How did I get him in the plane? You should just be able to open the doors and at least turn the engine off is how I found.
You shouldn't need to turn the engine off. You should see it pull up close and then open the door. It's right next to your brake lock switch.
Alright, well they're just standing there right under my wing and the doors are open, so that's why I'd ask.
Maple Tower.
Did you already have
Yeah, and someone else was having an issue there as well, so...
Maple Tower, Romeo 1-4, requesting holding pattern.
Romeo 1-3, was that necessary? Yeah, Romeo 1-4. Enter... Oh no. Oh, I've just seen a death. Oh well. Romeo 1-4, if you enter a holding pattern around there, and then let me know when you are ready to leave the holding pattern, that would be very nice.
Roger, Maple Farms. We're gonna hit the KC tanker real quickly, and then...
Oh my gosh, I'm about to crash!
Romeo 1-3, you are on team, please go to frequency, and I don't need to know if you are crashing. Romeo 1-4, the KC towers, the Kilo Charlie towers should be right in front of you. Altitude is 14,000.8 feet, and about 310
Autopilot
knots.
disengaged.
Romeo 1-4 visual contact, heading to tanker.
Sierra 1-4, hang on, is that the right call sign? Yeah, I think so. Are you having any luck with the troops? Negative. 1-3, please be quiet.
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay, Sierra 1-4 is just gonna taxi and then take off to another objective.
Yep, okay, that's completely fair. Clear to taxi to runway 27.
Oh, 27.
Dart, are you still on the frequency?
Yes, I am. Sorry, again, that objective done.
Yeah, that's fine. A couple of people have been having issues with the big silver warehouse objectives here at Maple Farms.
Roger that. Give me just a second and I'll come back in. You know what? Maple Farms, Romeo 1-4 requesting to land.
Yeah, clear to land, well, actually, not clear to land, disregard. Romeo 1-4, if you can fly heading 045.
045, Romeo 1-4.
And descend altitude 2000, Romeo 1-4.
Altitude 2000, Romeo 1-4.
Sierra 1-4, cleared to line up and wait for runway 09. Copy that. Sierra 1-4, cleared to take off runway 09. Copy that. Sierra 1-4, good takeoff. Cleared to leave my frequency. Copy. Safe flying. Romeo 1-4, the ILS for you is going to be 114.8.
114.8.
Sierra 1-4, what are the other frequencies?
So there should be Sand Island, which will be frequency 241.5, and then there is Pleasantville, which is going to be frequency 300.
Copy that, thank you.
I didn't get that right, yeah? Dart?
That is correct. Not sure if Pleasantville has anyone on it right now.
Alright. Alright.
Got it.
Sierra 1-4, not sure if Pleasantville has any landing ATC. Romeo 1-4, cleared for the ILS, runway 27.
Cleared for the ILS, Romeo 1-4.
Navigate. Romeo is cleared for the ILS, the same as cleared for landing or not.
Submarine 1-1, 34 miles out, request landing.
I won't be able to see you on my screens if you're 34 miles out. Can we when you're closer, please?
Okay.
Sierra 1-4, yeah, there's no one at the ATC.
Alright, I guess you'll just use the AI ATC.
Copy that.
Romeo 1-4 on final. Runway 27.
Runway 14, visual contact. Clear to land, runway 27.
Clear to land, runway 27. Runway in sight.
Submarine 1-1, 45 miles out.
Tower Romeo 1-2, request landing.
Runway 12, fly heading 223. Romeo 11, fly heading 270.
Submarine 1-1, 270.
Now you're going to be using Romeo now.
Why?
Because we've got a lot of people in the we've got a lot of people in the airspace now, so we're gonna not you have confusion.
Okay.
Alright, Romeo 14, if you can take a right off the runway and taxi to one of the far 3 buildings.
Text the hangar 3, Romeo 1.
Romeo 12, ILSV is going to be 104.9, and please fly present heading.
Copy for ILS.
Romeo 12, descend altitude 2,000 feet.
Ready to rearm and refuel.
Romeo 12 cleared for the approach, ILS. Romeo 12, visual contact. Cleared to Romeo 12, visual contact. Cleared to land, runway 09. Sierra 12, please fly heading 269.
Maple Tower, Romeo 14.
He's
requesting taxi
60,000 feet. Romeo 14, taxi to runway 09, please.
Taxiing runway 09.
60,000 feet is crazy.
He's almost overflying the airport. I don't know what his intentions are.
Space shuttle status straight down.
You did that earlier, but straight up.
True.
Brilliant landing there, Romeo 12. Romeo 1-2, cleared to taxi to your objective point. Romeo 1-1, please fly heading, 1 moment, 220, Romeo 1.
Are you there?
I'm here.
Romeo 1-1, flying 220.
I'm here. What's up?
Romeo 1-1, climb heading.
Can you switch to 241.5 so I don't have to talk on team?
No problem. Switching over. Maple Tower. Romeo 1-4 is gonna sit right here real quickly and put my parking brake on as I talk to Ethan. Heading over. Alright. What's up, Sand Island? How can I help you?
We're doing good. Just 2 players, Romeo 1-3, Sierra 1-2. Does Sierra 1-2 have a mic? Has he been actively talking to... Okay. Just Romeo 1-3's, needs to be kicked because he's just doing weird stuff. I don't know if you want that on your server or not.
What's he doing? That's weird. Can you describe it?
Just not following...
1-2.
Yeah, just not following ATC rules. I don't know if you care about that now.
Frequency 200 immediately.
Does he have his lights on?
No lights. I made sure to tell him multiple times too. And Sierra 1-2's causing the same issue for Nathan over there. He did the same thing when he took off here.
Alright, so it's Sierra 1-2 and which one?
Romeo 1-3. Their names are Melon 1 and Viper.
Alright, they're gone.
Romeo 1-5, welcome in.
Alright. Romeo, or Dart switching back over to Maple Tower. You all good, Sand Island?
Yes, thanks, Dart. Appreciate it.
Alright, have a good time.
You scared him away.
You should have got in contact with me instead of descending mode. You ready for
Exit runway.
further instructions?
Maple Farms. Oh, yeah, I was requesting taxi over to your tower, but it looks like Tabichi may have, Romeo 1-2 may have gotten them for me.
Roger. Romeo 1-4, hold position, please. Romeo, break, Romeo 1-1, clear to land, 09er. Is your landing gear down?
It is now.
That was close.
Who needs keys?
I won't make that mistake again.
I hope not.
After the 9 aircraft at least. Romeo 1-4, what are your intentions?
I was gonna ask Romeo 1-2. Romeo 1-2, I'll get that last guy, or do you got him?
You need to have them because my plane is full.
Alright, I'll grab him. Maple Tower, Romeo 1-4, requesting to cross runway 09 to collect.
Romeo 1-4, cross runway 09er and taxi to collect the last 2 people. Break Romeo 1-2, please hold position. Romeo 1-1, slow down.
Clear for takeoff.
Romeo 1-2.
What's the objective exactly?
Romeo 1-4, if you're on team, please go to frequency on your right hand side, your little radio box. Romeo 1-2, cleared to take off runway 09er. Winds to calm, by the way.
You guys picked up all the people.
Maple Tower, Romeo 14, requesting taxi to takeoff.
Romeo 14, taxi to 09er.
Taxiing runway 09, Romeo 14.
Romeo 12, good takeoff. Cleared to leave my frequency. Romeo 11, what would you like to do now?
Taxi to be active. I didn't realize there was no more people here.
Alright. Romeo 14, please line up on runway 09er. Break. Romeo 11, line up and hold shorts. Taxi hold shorts, runway 09er.
Yeah, copy, taxi hold short. Romeo 11.
Yeah, I see why you have issues with the far aircrafts now, Dart. You literally don't see any information for them.
Nope, not a bit.
Romeo 14, clear to take off, runway 09.
Clear to take off, runway 09, Romeo 14.
Romeo 11 behind company.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Romeo 11, line up and wait to 09.
Copy, line up. Dart, what's your final
Romeo
destination?
14.
So I heard two at the same time. One of you go ahead.
Dart, you go.
Romeo 14, what is your final destination?
I am currently headed towards, let's see what this one is. Pleasantville, it seems. Pleasantville.
Copy, I will go jump on the tower over there.
Sounds good, I'll meet you over there. It's
Romeo 14, clear to leave my frequency.
Roger that, Maple Tower. See you later.
Romeo to your left. Sierra 13, lights detected. You're clear to taxi to runway 20. All aircraft, this is Pleasantville Tower. I am now online on frequency 300. Sierra 13, take your next available right. Runway 20 is very long, so if you want, you can join the runway on this short intersection up ahead. If so, you are clear for takeoff runway 20.
And the Romeo 15 is officially switching to that frequency so Pleasantville's long. Now see it.
Are there any more objectives for Maple France?
Except for the Sand Island pickup objectives that haven't spawned in yet. There's only, I believe, only one or two left. But we have to complete these other two objectives before the next two spawn.
Roger, thank you.
Pleasantville Control, good day. Romeo 15, 30 knock miles out.
Good afternoon, Romeo 15. Fly heading 322 or 320 for now.
Roger, heading 320, Romeo 5.
Do you have passengers on board, Romeo 15?
Romeo 15, that is a negative. We're going to pick up passengers.
Copy that.
Romeo 12 request landing.
Romeo 12, you're requesting landing at Pleasantville.
Autopilot disengaged.
Romeo 14.
This is Romeo 14.
Romeo 14.
How can I help you, Romeo?
I'm calling to Romeo 14, so I think I got some troops in my plane, and that's a part of your objective.
No problem. That's fine. Land at yours, and then we can meet at Pleasantville. I only have 11 minutes of fuel
I'm
left.
staying to 14. I'm 12.
No problem, Romeo 12. I'm not sure if you can hear me.
Romeo 15, fly heading 300.
Romeo 12.
Fly heading 300, Romeo 15.
Just complete your objective and then move them on over to Pleasantville. I'll meet you over there. I only have 10 minutes of fuel, so I can't come get them.
Romeo 14, are you declaring bingo fuel?
Romeo...
Romeo 12, copy.
Pleasantville Tower, not yet. I still got some time. At 5 minutes I will. I know how to save it.
Copy.
Pleasantview Tower, Romeo 14. Approximately 16 nautical miles out to your southeast. 30,000. Requesting permission to land.
Romeo 14, fly heading 360.
Autopilot
Romeo
disengaged.
15, fly heading 190.
Heading 190,
Heading 360, Romeo 14.
Romeo 15, advise once 15 miles out.
Copy. Was that Romeo 15 or
15.
Autopilot disengaged.
5, will advise.
Romeo 14, 30,000, descending to 10,000.
Thank you, Romeo 14. Romeo 15, fly heading 170.
Flight heading 170, Romeo 1. And
and Romeo 15 is 15.5 knots.
Romeo 15, would you like the ILS frequency of the runway?
Affirm.
Advise when ready to copy.
Ready to copy.
ILS for runway 19 is 105.5.
Roger, ILS has been entered.
Romeo 14, this is bad news.
Go ahead.
Romeo 14, your copy? I mean the team call.
Yep, go ahead.
So, you only got 2 cops in your plane, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so that is for the drop objective 1.
Ah, okay. Oh, and that's all the way over there. Alright. I will land at Pleasantville and then I'll redo it and we'll get over there quickly. I guess we gotta switch places. Alright. Heading back over to frequency.
Romeo 15, follow ILS glide path and directions in.
If Romeo lining up, Romeo 15.
Sorry about lining you up a little bit to cockpit.
It's all good, man.
Pleasantview Tower, Romeo 14 is going to start his base. I'm going to do a heavy descent. I'm going to declare bingo fuel. Romeo 14.
Copy Romeo 14, flight heading 240.
Heading 240, Romeo 14.
Tango 11, you need your lights on to taxi.
Romeo 15, visual call. Romeo 15, turn right when able.
Right when I...
Romeo 14, would you like the ILS frequency?
Romeo 1, or Pleasantville Tower, negative. We have visual on the runway.
Copy. Romeo 15, taxi to any stall. Or, if you're picking up people, taxi to the pickup location.
Copy that. We're gonna have to cross the runway. Romeo 15, it's on the other side. Just told us to vacate, right?
Copy. Taxi to the entrance
It's
to
done.
runway 01 and wait.
Roger that. Romeo.
Romeo 14, you are clear to land runway 19.
Clear to land, runway 19, Romeo 14.
Romeo 14, visual contact.
Little bounce.
Romeo 1-4, nice landing. Oh, I take it back. Horrible landing.
Had a little bit of a bounce.
Romeo 1-4, right when able.
Right when able, Romeo 1-4.
Romeo 1-5, you are clear to cross runway.
Clear to cross runway 2. Romeo 1-5.
Romeo 1-4, taxi to any stall you would like.
Any stall.
Ground crew is ready to rearm on your command. No can do. You need to power down those engines. Copy. Looks like you're all good to go.
Pleasantville Tower, Romeo 1-4, refueled, requesting vertical takeoff.
Romeo 1-4, you are clear for vertical takeoff.
Clear for vertical takeoff, Romeo 1-4.
Perfect. On my screen, you were not clear of the hangar at all, but glad you were able to take off.
Oh. Excellent.
Romeo 1-4, you are cleared to head in whichever direction you need to go.
Romeo 1-4, heading back to Sand Island. Thank you. Good day.
Good day.
Hello? Anyone there? Read you loud and clear.
Dart, could you real quick come back to 300?
Back on 300, what do you need?
Romeo 1-5 does not have any more pickup locations. What would you advise?
So, the thing is that I can see that there are, I have, it looks like drop-off number 1, objective 15. I've got the 2 for that, and then there is drop-off number 2. So, if you can't see the pickups for them, the only places where there are pickups are going to be the middle hangars on each airport and at the terminal near the base of the towers, near those buildings. So he can check each one of those. Like he can check the middle hangar, or he can check near the terminal. That's where they should respawn if any of them die. I'm heading over to Sand Island to check with them. There should be some people over there that we can pick up as well, and then we would all meet back at Maple Farms.
Copy. There, come check right under the tower in these square buildings.
Copy that.
Hey, Romeo 1-2, how you doing?
Tango 1-1, call me on 200. Do not land. You are not clear to land. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. PX, welcome to the server. When you're ready to taxi, please turn on your lights. They are above you to your left.
Hello, can I be heard?
Yeah, yep, we can hear you.
So I assume Tango 1-1's got a radio there then.
Tango 1-1 does not have a radio. He'll listen to you, but he can't talk.
Okay.
If a person has their lights on and they start talking, usually that means that they'll follow your orders. So if they have their lights on, they're usually friendly unless they shoot at you. Go ahead, sorry.
Roger, thank you.
PBX, I can't tell if your lights are on because you're inside the hangar, so just when you're ready, just pull out the hangar a little bit so I can tell you taxi.
Roger.
Thunder Island Tower, Romeo 1-4, just past 20 nautical miles to your west, requesting straight-in landing.
Romeo 1-4, radar contact, flight current heading, you're clear to land runway 9.
Landing gear.
Clear to land.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Romeo 1-4.
Romeo 1-4, visual contact. Romeo 1-4, copy. Clear to land.
Clear to land. Runway 0, knot. Romeo 1-4. Flaps full.
Sierra 1-1, I see you. Just make sure you turn on your lights so I can taxi you. Above you to your left.
It's been a minute since I've flown this plane. Where exactly are the lights?
So they're not going to be down where any of your instruments are. What you need to do is like look up, like you're looking up to the sky, and then you're going to see two panels. The one to your left should have 4 switches. Those will turn on your lights.
All 4 of them, or?
At least the navigation and the stroke. You don't have to turn on all of them.
It was on channel, not team.
And then also Sierra 1-1, look to your right at your communication instruments and make sure that it is on frequency and not team, so you're not talking to the whole lobby.
It's on team now.
Make sure it's on frequency. Yeah, make sure it's on frequency, not team.
Hello?
Can still hear you. Alright, Sierra 1-1, you're clear to taxi runway 20. Let's see this beautiful landing, Dart. Perfect.
Maintain this center line.
Oh, wait a second. I'm checking for the dropping area.
Romeo 14 exiting runway 09, taxiing using taxiway Bravo.
Romeo 14, copy.
So, when did we actually get taxiway signs? Did anyone notice that we have a Bravo and a Delta?
The taxiway signs have always been a thing. There's no airport diagrams. I know the more VATSIM VTOL VR servers have airport diagrams of these places, but yeah.
No problem. I just didn't know. This is the first time that I've actually seen it from this point of view, where I saw the Bravo and the Delta. So hopefully they'll put it up for us soon.
Yeah, I was about to say you sit in the tower all the time, so you probably didn't know we had all those markings.
Ready to rearm and refuel.
Sierra 1-1, you're clear for takeoff on runway 20.
Roger that.
Romeo 1-2, back to main base.
Romeo 1-1, welcome in. When you're ready to taxi, please turn on your lights. They're above you and to your left.
Ground crew's ready for you.
Dart, you still on this frequency?
Yep, it's getting some people to pick up.
Romeo 1-2, clear to taxi runway 20.
Over G.
How many more objectives are left, Dart?
Just these two objectives. We gotta pick up the Sand Island crew. There's a bunch of them right here. I got 8, but then they all jumped out for some reason, so someone else is gonna have to come pick them up. They're in the middle.
I'm on my way.
Out a little bit.
All aircraft, Rosenville Tower is going offline.
I'm gonna eject real quickly and